Hello. Today I'll be reviewing a game called Perfect World International. Now, although I may not work for any professional businesses like MMO Hut or some MMORPG.com, but I will be posting this on YouTube, and I hope it will get some publicity, as that is what I'm hoping. This game, it can be found on perfectworld.com. It is a product of Perfect World. The link is right here. I'll add it in the description box. It's called pwi.perfectworld.com. So let's get started. First, you have to download the game. It's a fairly big file, I'd say. I already have it downloaded, but I'll do it again just for you guys. Click download. Actually, I think torrent would be faster. I'll also add a little guide how to make your torrent downloads faster, or put a link to someone else's, as I am lazy. I'm just gonna check how big this file is. It's about 4 gigabytes. I have a fairly good connection, so it should only take me about 30 to 40 minutes. What comes after this is okay, let's close that. What comes after this is a patch you have to download. It's a fairly long process, but once you have the game updated, you can press start. Once again, the patch will take about 10-15 minutes, maybe more, depending on how many updates Perfect World has done. Now, I already have an account, but I will be making a new account just for the sake of this video. Let's not do that. What is my password? Oh yeah. I have a level 100 character, but I will not include that in the video. Now, if we take a look at these races and things you can pick, there's quite a wide range. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's about 5 races you can pick. And in each of these races, there's like 2 classes you can pick. So this race called Earthguard, it has a Seeker and a Mystic. It can also choose the gender of it. Most of these you can pick a female and male, but there are some things you cannot choose the gender. For example, the race Untamed, you cannot choose the gender for this. A Barbarian is strictly male, and the Venomancer is strictly female. I think that is the only downfall of this, but this game has a crazy customized feature. You can change the looks of your character. You can make it ugly, you can make it awesome, you can make it cute, you can make it look cool. I think this is one of the best features out there. For example, you can make it wide. I think the only thing that can compare with this feature is Oblivion and their character customization. And it gets even more advanced than this. I mean, take a look. You got the forehead width, you got everything you could look for. Of course, I'm not interested in any of this because I'm a guy. And guys don't really care about their looks. Actually, that's kind of stereotypical, but okay, now let's choose something to play. I'll show you guys how the gameplay is. Okay. Well, I really don't like this buzz cut, so let's change something. That's okay. Looks nothing like me, but Asian game Rev. I will show gameplay on my other character as well, or in PWI lingo, toon, my other toon. Alright, you first log in and you get a help menu. I think that's a wonderful feature PWI has put in. You can move with the WASD key, standard. You can also jump. Now what's neat about this is that you can double jump, which most games don't really have. Okay. You can also do front flips, which I think is really cool, but I have really no use for. Hold the right mouse, okay. And also the zoom in feature, zoom out feature. Close to exit. Now let's see how intense these graphics can get. Over here you have the game, the system, UI, game, blacklist. Now let's try and put everything on max and see how technical. Whoa. Now this is what I call graphics. I mean, this is like HD of HDs. This is a really nice graphic. If only my computer can handle it. Unfortunately, it can't. So I have to close it before my game crashes. Even like this, press Q to bring up your quest list. Now I think this is a real cool feature. It shows you all your available quests. Normal quests, repeatable quests, errands you have to run. Now this is really nice. And what's best about this is, if you click on it, it automatically walks you over there. I think that's a really cool feature. Now I have to say, the combat is actually pretty boring because you just stand there and wait for your character to kill it. And the amount of hotkeys you can have is really cool as well. I mean, look at all those. That is a lot of hotkey space. You can only imagine how many skills and items there are in this game. Let's use that skill. That's pretty neat. As far as the experience goes, I think this is really slow. Of course, I'm sure once you get further up in the game, there are faster ways to level. But I think in the lower ways, it is really inconvenient. Because, you know, like, people of this generation has real low patience. And grinding for so many hours really gets tiresome and boring. I don't think many people will fancy that. Okay, I got 5 more to kill. After that, I'll end the video and see some other things. Another thing about this game is, press O. Items on this game are buyable with real money, which I do think it spoils the game quite a bit, but also it's kind of unique in its own way. I mean, you can buy fashion for your character. Not only that, you can preview it. It's really cool with the amount of things you can actually do. Last one. Let's hand in our quest. The amount of experience you get from quests is kind of decent. You also get items, and I'm sure later on in the game you'll get better items, more XP. But right now, it is really unappealing at the beginning of the game. Oh, I haven't really got into this, but yeah, the chat system is pretty neat too. There's like a common chat where you can see chat from other players near your area. Then you got like faction chat. I'm not in a faction, but I'm sure if I was in a faction, I would see people chatting in faction chat. Then there's a squad chat, which is pretty nice. I'm pretty sure. Just look at that. Just like a follow, trade, duel, party invite, player info. That's a really cool feature by PWI. I commend them for that. Let's bring up the map and see how large this game actually is. I am right here. The game is this big. As far as terrain goes, I think this is real good. Although I don't think I can compare to World of Warcraft. I think this is a fairly large game. Alright, well, let's end the video here for now. As far as the ratings go, I would rate the graphics as a 7, the content as a 6, experience as a 5, player base as an 8, noob friendly, I'd say that's about a 7. Well, that's been all for today. Make sure you subscribe, guys. There'll be more videos coming.